Oh, my goodness. Welcome to the show. Flip It Street or Make It Weird, episode 25. Welcome back. We got a lot to unpack today, not the least of which is what the hell is going on with your face? We're going to lead with that right now. Not that anything's wrong with your face, but what did you do? Who did this to you? Who do we need to arrest? Who are we going after? Flip is wearing these super huge dark sunglasses over her eyes this morning.
They're not that big.
Oh, they're big. You look like some big-ass beetle. I don't know what's going on here. You look like a lizard head, alien face. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Not at all. It's just shocking. It's shocking right now because I can't see where you're looking even. It looks.
I know.
I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. So what's going on? What's going on? Are you what's?
Well, I snapped my real glasses yesterday. Just cleaning them. And a little.
And they stabbed you in the eye. And you have one eye now.
No, they snapped. No, I have both eyes still.
Oh, good.
I can't see, though.
Wait. That was fast. Do that again. It didn't prove anything. Okay, there you go. Okay,
see?
now I saw
There's
your eyeballs.
both of them.
There's your eyeballs. Okay.
But I can't see anything now with my broken eyeglasses, so I have to wear
hold on.
prescription sunglasses.
Lift your head up slightly. Just slightly. Now, turn your head to your left. Okay, right there. Stop. Pause. Do you see the reflection in your glasses?
Yeah.
It's like you have some kind of bionic eyes. It is so freaky. Good God. I don't like any of this today. Any of this is just happening.
Now I would be totally distracted by this the whole time.
It's freaking me out. It's so much. You got to lose the glasses.
You want me to turn it off?
Yeah.
Is that better for you?
No, I don't think it is, actually. I don't know. It's still... this whole episode is going to be.
I know.
I can't look at you the whole time. Just so you know,
I didn't wake up and choose to be Ronnie Millsap this morning, but it just kind of happened.
Just happened today. All right. Well, I'm sorry that you broke your other glasses and you can't see, and so you have to wear these sunglasses the whole time. But that's what. We don't have to ask the question. What makes you weird today? We just know. We just know. Welcome to the show, episode 25, ladies and gentlemen.
Weird as hell.
All right. Thank you so much for listening. Spotify at Flip It Street or Make It Weird, YouTube, Amazon. Where else do people listen to podcasts these days?
I don't know.
Napster?
Various
Napster still around?
Is that still a thing?
I'm not sure.
LimeWire?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, how do you know about LimeWire if you're not a crook? You just revealed it. You just revealed yourself as a criminal.
I heard of it.
Like my mom and dad, they'll hear that and they'll say, "What's that?" They don't even know what that is because they're not criminals. But you knew exactly what it was right off the bat. Napster, at one point anyway, I think was legal, right? Didn't they, after they got...
I think so.
They had turn it into some sort of legal operation?
Like a subscription service or something before that was cool?
That's, of course, how I knew about it.
Of course, yeah. That's how we all knew about it, yeah.
I don't think LimeWire was ever a legal operation. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. I don't really know.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, man, there's so much to talk about because we have been missing in action for a couple of weeks. We've had a lot going on, obviously. Flip comes back with no eyeballs. And I'm here broken, but still here with my voice has just been in shambles the last couple of weeks. Truly, it's been like 2 weeks like this. My voice just hasn't been improving, which isn't helpful when you are a radio personality and voiceover
kind of
artist.
Your thing.
Yeah, it's not been very helpful at all. But we've also been traveling, and did you travel at all during this time, or were you?
Yeah, we went to South Florida. That's right. Ava's state gymnastics competition, which she did amazing at. Yeah. It was really fun. Fort Lauderdale, not that fun.
Was so funny because, and beforehand, can we be honest? about how you felt about this championship?
Oh, I was not super excited about a 9-hour drive.
Yeah.
I mean, I was excited for her, but selfishly, the 9-hour drive was like, was not looking forward to it.
Yeah. So
what?
Well, I'm just saying, like beforehand, it was just kind of funny because your kid is in a state championship of cheerleading, and you're like, oh my gosh, maybe they'll cancel it.
No. I'm like, oh, she made state.
Yeah, and before you're like, oh my gosh, like I can't.
Because it was the very last meet.
Yeah, that she qualified
for it. The last meet of the season, of the regular season.
Because beforehand, you're like, oh my gosh, dodged a bullet. Don't have to drive 9 hours.
We're not going there.
And then the last meet, she did just unbelievably outstanding and made it. And
no, but she did really good. That was her highest scores of the entire season that she saved for state. So I was very proud of her. And Fort Lauderdale, though, it was not impressive to me at all.
No, it's like it's everything that you hate about a city because it's crowded, it's busy, it's too hot all the time.
It was just so hot.
And then
it was 9:00 because we were just 2 or 3 blocks away from the convention center where they were having it.
Yeah, that's a 45-minute drive.
It was but it was like 9:30. 9:30 in the morning, it was already like 80 something degrees outside.
Yeah.
It's like,
I have family in Fort Lauderdale, and I like to visit. And here's the reason I liked visiting there. I've only been once.
Yeah.
And I liked visiting because of the choices of all the different restaurants.
Yeah, that was nice.
I liked the different food, and it was all close. Like there were close options. There were always close options. But here's the thing that drove me crazy: is I come from the Midwest. Mm-hmm. All right. And even where we are now, I can say be there in 15 minutes, almost regardless of how many miles away or how far, you're just kind of 15 minutes away.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm 15 minutes away from your house. Generally, it's like I'm 15 minutes away
from,
it's most things. Yeah. And in Fort Lauderdale, you cannot do that.
It's insane.
You cannot do that. I was shocked because I looked up I needed to go somewhere, like to go to a Walgreens or something just simple. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, good. There's one 1.5 miles from here.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that's got to be that's great. I could be back in 5 minutes, whatever. There and back, no problem.
No, you silly
and I turned on the navigation. It was like 27 minutes. I was like, what? I was like, no, I want the wrong Walgreens. I want the one that's 1.5 miles from here. It's like 27 minutes. I'm like, no, I'm not walking. I'm driving. And it's like 27 minutes. I was like, what the hell is wrong with this thing? And then, yeah. And so then I turned it to walking, and it's like 8 minutes. I was like, I'm walking,
Well, we ran into that problem most everywhere that we went to. And it was, especially like on Saturday, we went over to the Hard Rock there in, I think it's called Davie. Like, it's just north of Miami. Super close to where we were staying in Fort Lauderdale. But it was, just a few miles away. It was over half an hour just to get there because they were having like a car show. And I mean, this was a actual car show. Wasn't like a couple of, middle-aged guys with their Boxster Porsches and stuff like that. This was like
Ferraris,
we're talking Lambos, we're talking Ferraris, like actual race cars, Bugattis. I mean, it was insane.
That's just like what shows up to Olive Garden on a Friday night in Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
Like, that's just, seriously, it's crazy out there when it comes to the cars and the money. Yeah. Everybody's about that kind of life over there, it seems like, anyway. Because that was my experience as well, going to the restaurants, and you're like, wait a second, if I even look at this car, it's going to cost me money. Don't get near it. Don't and the teenagers, of course, they were just, loved it so much, just looking at all that stuff. Yeah. But well, I'm glad that you had that. I'm glad that Ava did a great job, and that's something to be super proud of. I've made it to like one state championship of anything, and that was in tennis. Never did throughout my swimming or soccer or any other career.
Yeah.
We weren't quite good enough for that throughout my childhood, but now in adulthood, I've made a couple of state championships in tennis. And it makes you feel good. It makes you feel, you're like, dude, it makes for a second that you're like, I'm a professional. And I am on top of this. And like, I am, and then, but it's pretty cool. It's a fun experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really, it was fun.
All right, we got to get there. We got
Fort Lauderdale
We've
again.
wasted a lot of time. We've got to get to a lot of stuff. And not wasted. I mean, I'm glad we're catching up and it's great to talk about. But here's the deal. I'm going to be real with you. I've got to go in like.
You got a hard out?
I've got a hard out.
Like Bateman would say?
Yeah, exactly. On what's their Smartless, yeah.
I got a hard out.
I got a hard out. That's right. By the way, great show. We love that. That's a great podcast. We have lots of different podcasts we listen to, but that's definitely one we go back to a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, the reason that I say that though is this is for real because we've been a one car household for the last like 2 weeks.
We've done that,
and it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge to say the least.
Yeah.
And we have an opportunity for a vehicle today. We gotta try and get there while the kids are in school. We have to pick everybody up in 4 hours, and you're like, all right, can we make this deal happen?
Right. Oh, so y'all are going to get a second one?
Yeah.
Again? Okay.
Yeah, get a second vehicle again.
It's going to be a Lamborghini.
Oh no. Probably a pickup truck is. That's probably what's going to be a Lamborghini pickup truck. No,
I can't
there's
see
nothing
you
wrong
driving
with
a
that
pickup though.
Why can't you see me driving a pickup? That's what I had most of my life.
You're not a pickup man.
The fuck I'm not.
You're not.
I am all things pickup. Look at it. I am rugged. I've got a beard. I wear a baseball cap. What the fuck else do you want from me? My dad's a contractor. I know.
You should have a sticker on the back of it that says my dad's a contractor. No, but you know how
Can you make me one? I will put it on the back of my truck. If you make me one. You guys have a sticker.
I'll write
thing.
that down.
Write that.
I'll tell Jerry
my
to do
dad's a contractor. We could sell that shit. I swear that's to all the people that have trucks that look
have like a little stick figure
that have completely unused. You know exactly what I mean. Like there's so many people that have the
on
trucks.
The back. You've never even opened the damn
nothing.
thing.
It looks so good. There's not a scratch on the thing. You need that sticker. You need the little sticker on. And I know you won't put it on your actual car, so make it a window cling.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but you know how you can you have I don't know, they represent you. Like your car is like your whatever kind of thing. Like yours would be that BMW that you had that the window wouldn't stay
Why does that represent me?
I feel like that's more accurate. My Traverse right now, my backup camera just went out a couple of months ago for no reason.
Yeah.
I have so I have no idea where I'm going when I back it up.
Well, it looks with what your glasses looks like you have no idea where you're going anytime. So that forwards or backwards or anywhere. No, that's true. Actually, that does kind of represent you. I feel a little insulted. I got to be honest. I don't feel great about your assessment of my. Yeah. I think I had a one of my early cars was a '93 F-150. One of the boxy trucks has the little wing windows and. I loved that truck, and I thought it fit me very well. At the time, I was working at my dad's construction company.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. So it did come in handy. I used it.
So it was useful.
It was useful. This time, I just want something that I can put my paddleboard in easily. So,
right.
And I was kind of thinking the truck might be nicer. I don't like to clean all the sand out of the back of the BMW. So
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
So, and by the way, try fitting a 10-foot paddleboard in the backseat of a BMW. It's not easy. So anyway, so that's. I
don't think the car itself is even 10 foot long.
No, I don't think so. It was a little small. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. Now we've wasted even more time for you to ask the question. So what's our good news? Let's go ahead and get to some good news.
All right, so
Summarize this stuff. Too.
Right.
Summarize.
Let's get to make it concise. So there is a wood turtle that is living at the Museum of Natural History.
What?
Wood turtle. It's a type of turtle.
Like WOOD, wood.
WOOD. Yeah, look it up.
A wood turtle.
Its name is Root.
It's not made of wood.
It's not made of wood. It's an actual living turtle. It's living
turtle.
at the Museum of Natural History in Halifax, Canada.
Wood in tree form is living as well. Right?
So done
Am
with
I
you.
not?
You want me to make this fast?
Sorry, go ahead. You're right.
Okay. So this wood turtle, it gets around with help from a custom Lego wheelchair. He's missing his right front foot. He was rescued from the wild 2 decades ago. And he started scraping his shell because of his uneven walking. And so to prevent damage, museum staff got to work and they designed a wheeled platform that uses Lego pieces and a removable dog harness. And they had some early adjustments, a little too fast slide down a ramp and things like that. But he adapted quickly and he now eagerly explores the museum. During his regular strolls that they take him on, and keeps him active, healthy, and surprisingly speedy for a little wood turtle. So
that's so cute.
Like I feel like he would.
I love that they made it out of Legos.
Right? It's like so. Man. Yeah, these things are super cute. Little wood turtle. I mean, it just looks like a regular turtle. It's just so.
I wonder why they call it that. I wonder what makes it a wood turtle. Could you Google that real quick?
They're considered rare.
Do they eat wood? Like what makes them a wood turtle?
Wood turtles are occasionally confused with eastern box turtles. What?
Okay. All right. Too long. All right. Never mind.
I don't know.
Google it later. Ladies and gentlemen,
look it up later.
Google it later. After the show, you can ask your Alexa or whatever it is that you're doing to why a wood turtle is named a wood turtle.
Yeah.
Because we got too much stuff to get to today.
We got time for that.
Too little time. We got too little time. I gotta get another ride.
Your Uber's going to be here pretty soon.
Yeah, I cannot be driving everybody around anymore. I've been playing. I kid you not. Yesterday, I spent 4.5 hours in my car in our area.
Oh my gosh!
I didn't ever leave our town. We're just driving around, picking people up, going to this school, going to that school, going to this event, going to that event, going to my work, going to her work. It's like it was just driving around.
You didn't get tipped for any of it, did you?
No tips. Not at all. In fact, I think someone left something stale in the back seat. It's awful. All right. That's so Florida. I've got a couple here. This one was one of my favorites. This actually happened a couple weeks ago. But since we haven't been here in a couple weeks, I wanted to share because I just love this lady's thought process.
Okay.
This 45-year-old woman that was arrested last month and accused of leading police on a high-speed chase on I-70. At speeds of up to 130 miles per hour.
Dang, cars can get that fast.
Whatever she was driving did, yeah.
Okay.
And so officers, of course, they had to bring out the big guns and they brought the spike strips out to stop her. Mm-hmm. So they spiked her tires to get her to stop, and it worked. Mm-hmm. She had to slow down to the side of the road, and officers were surrounding her. And she thought, what should I do? I could get out and surrender, or I could try and get this tire fixed and keep going. So she calls AAA. She calls AAA for roadside assistance.
In an emergency. That's
right.
What they tell you to do.
Well, that's exactly what she did. Cops surrounded her car, tire all spiked out. And she's like, AAA, listen, I got a flat tire. We need you here really fast. How fast? How quickly can you get here? I don't know how the call went, but AAA somehow knew to transfer the call to the police.
Oh.
Who in turn transferred the call. So she's on hold, like with AAA, hold please. And let me get you to the closest AAA dispatcher. And instead of the closest AAA dispatcher, it goes to the trooper that is in the car out behind her.
Yes.
It's transferred to the police. I don't know how that all works. But the trooper was able to talk her out of the car at that point. Like, look, the AAA is not coming.
if they knew her, the tag number and stuff, if they just have like a little ticker or something, like in the AAA office, it's like, this one is on a high-speed chase right now.
Yeah.
This one is fleeing, it's
that would be cool.
Oh, this one matches that one. I wonder
That'd be
how
neat.
they do that.
I don't know how they do that, but they made it happen. And I just want to give her props because she's like, I'm not done. I'm not done at all. All I need is a little AAA.
Yeah.
Get me a new
Bonnie and Clyde,
get me a new tire and a refill of gas. Bring out one of those gas cans, and I'm continuing on.
NASCAR.
I mean, what goes through her head? What did she think? Were the cops just gonna be like, see AAA show up and be like, all right, pause.
Like, yeah.
Everybody pause so she can refuel
it's
and
like
get a new
those
tire.
old cartoons. It's
Yeah. And then
get
we
back
can
to
get
it.
this chase on the way.
Looney Tunes.
I just love what people think.
Hold on. I forgot something. Wait,
What?
I'll be right back. Hold on. Wait,
what? You can't leave the show. She left the show. She's gone right now. I don't even know what to do. Oh, okay. Oh, you're back fast at least.
Hold on.
What just
I
happened?
almost forgot today.
Oh my God.
I knew something felt off. May Estes, right there, baby.
She hasn't sent you a cease and desist yet on this.
No,
app?
not yet. Not yet. I don't think she's.
This is going to be the episode.
I don't think she. I
I'm
don't
going to
think she
tag her in
knows
this
about the
episode to make
podcast.
sure that she knows.
Her husband sold it to me.
What?
It was legit.
Her husband?
Yeah. Yeah, at CMA Fest last year.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Where
about
was
this one
your husband on the side? Was her
in the burgundy
husband on the side of the road?
No.
Is this
no, it was in
officially licensed material? Are you
it's
sure?
officially licensed.
You were in the back alley of somewhere in Nashville. Hey,
No.
hey, hey! $20. You got a May Estes hat. And you're like, what do you mean? Like, who are you? And you're like, I'm her husband. And you're like, oh, in that case, of course. That's how it happened, wasn't it?
No.
Are you
no.
sure?
It was legit. It was in the convention center.
Parking
I think
lot.
it was 30.
In the convention center parking lot. No. And it was 30. It was 30. Well, I got. Sorry, my
These
voice
are
is
the
crazy.
best hats
I gotta
I've
admit,
ever had, though.
You've gotten your
They're so
use out
nice.
of it for $30. I mean, I haven't
have.
seen anybody wear a hat longer and more often. It's been now you've been wearing it every episode since I mentioned it, which you had never, you had never worn it before.
Before
But
that.
since then, now you've made it a point to wear it almost every single episode. So
Yeah.
there is that. All right. I'd ask you if you have a That's So Florida story, but we're too late. We're skipping
I
right
do.
over it. No, I don't care.
No.
Make it what the what. Turn it into what the what.
I already have two what the whats.
Did
though.
it happen in Florida?
What?
Your That's So Florida story.
No.
All right, then it's a what the what. I have officially converted it. Converted to what the what. Your little stunt leaving the studio, leaving me here for 10 minutes. Doing nothing cost us valuable time. And so now it's a what the what. Tell us your That's So What the What story.
Well, no, I'm not going to use it now. I want to talk about this man in West Virginia who was injured during a self-staged crucifixion reenactment for Easter.
It's good. Wait, what?
It's exactly how it sounds. This guy attempted to nail himself to a homemade cross. He lost consciousness because of, blood loss.
Yeah.
And so emergency services responded, and his injuries, very serious, but apparently they're not life-threatening. So.
Well, that's good. That sounds like somebody who, he definitely has, is a religious and you know, person.
His heart's in the right place, but I don't know where the hell his head is.
It sounds like when. So if I say I miss a whole day of like taking care of Luna and being with the kids and taking their house because I'm out doing something selfishly for me. Like
you feel guilty.
I feel a little
guilty conscience.
Guilty conscience. Like I'll come home and I'm like, I'm going to do the dishes. I'm going to make the bed. I'm going to clean everything.
You're going to do all of it.
I'm going to exactly.
Yep.
I'm going to really try and make up for that. I feel like this guy missed a lot of church. Like the last maybe 10 years. of church just forgot to go or just missed. And then so like Easter came along. He's like, I got to do something extreme to make up for this.
Gotta go. I've got
to do something real extreme because I feel so good. I missed so much. And this is what he thought was going to be like, this is what's going to do it.
Yeah.
Which, ladies and gentlemen, it's not.
That's not how you get there. No.
It's not it's not at all. I mean, you may get there faster trying that, but I don't recommend it. I don't think you do. I don't think you get there. Yeah, it's a dangerous stunt. That's a dangerous thing to do. Even the church was like, all the churches were like, no.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not at all.
Every church says no.
Right. We're supposed to live by the what would Jesus do thing, but that's a little...
Yeah.
That's too far.
Well, I mean, Jesus didn't choose that.
No.
So, yeah. So don't choose it for yourself.
He could have not done it, but he did it.
Yeah.
To save all of us. So this guy didn't need to, he wasn't Jesus. He doesn't need to go do that.
Yeah. I mean, so I don't think that you would have to. Yeah, exactly. Don't do it. I think, can we be any clearer? Do we need to be any clearer?
Apparently, because this guy in West Virginia thought that he needed to.
Okay, so don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure that we're all clear about this. Don't.
What are you Googling?
I'm not Googling.
All right. Oh, don't nail yourself to a cross. I mean, that takes a lot.
That's our legal. I just want to make sure it just is legally there.
Right.
Legally, we don't have. We're not responsible
yourself, because that's not easy to begin with.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not at all. I got a little bit of a what the what, and we talked about this on the show. And let's see, what day is this going to air? Ooh, golly, it's close. We're closer than ever. This is I say air. It's going to be in existence starting on the 7th of May and forever more thereafter until May Estes sues us and has to leave.
Takes it down.
Yeah, May Estes' husband sues us and we have to take this whole thing down. But for your non-legally purchased merchandise. Anyway.
Black market.
Yeah. Anyway, so a Soviet rocket, pieces of it, are supposed to be crashing down to Earth. This thing is supposed to be the size of a car.
Yep.
And they estimate it happening around May 10th. Mm-hmm. Not May Estes, around May 10th.
Sometime this week, yeah.
Sometime this week. And so the May estimate is of May 10th. You see
May estimate. I like what
that?
you did there.
You see what I did there? This episode's so getting taken down, like within hours of after it goes up.
It's like, please, for the love of God,
the May estimate.
Stop saying my name.
That's right. Legally not allowed to say her name anymore. Sorry, this poor girl.
Just start saying May estimate.
She's done nothing to us.
I love her.
I know you do. You love her so much. You're like the biggest fan.
Yeah, I'm a maniac.
Truly.
That's what she calls her fans.
Are you?
Yep. Maniac.
I love that. See, she would love the May estimate.
She's clever.
Joke.
She's hilarious. I think she would love it.
And she loved the maniac. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. We'll try. I'm going to try and get through the rest of the story without doing any more puns about her name, but I don't know. I can't promise anything.
Okay.
All right. So, any case, this thing, so they say this thing is going to crash down to Earth. It's about the size of a car. And so if you're unlucky, you're about to find out exactly how unlucky, because they give an estimate between 51 north and 51 south is the 51 degrees.
Ballpark.
Ballpark. So
like
pretty much
half
anywhere from Chile to Scotland, anywhere around.
Somewhere in this general area.
North to south. So pretty much anywhere. Yeah. Now, most of it is ocean. So they're hoping that, and they say that chances of you getting hit by this is extremely, extremely low.
Sure. But there's still a chance.
And don't laugh, because by the time this airs, someone could have already been hit. Like you want this to age well.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Like, you want this to age well, and you'd
Right.
feel really guilty if you're laughing here
Yeah.
after this crashes down and it lands on someone, you know.
Well, it depends
could be
on
you.
who it does.
Could be you.
Depends on who it does land on, whether I feel guilty or not.
My God. Speaking of people who need to go to church. Any case, be careful. Just I don't know how to be. We talked about this too. How do you you can't really be careful. Like there's just
how do you prepare for that?
Like you can't just stay at home because I think if it hits your home, it's not going to help. Like the roof is not going to act as any bit of protection. I don't think from this thing. I don't think if you're in the path. Just whatever odds are against you, just completely stacked against you. If you're just the unluckiest of unlucky and you happen to be in the path of this thing, like, I don't think it matters if you're you could be in your basement underneath a desk.
Yeah, that thing's coming through.
And I think you're still toast. Like, I'm not sure. Like, what happens when it re-enters? So part of the problem is, the way I heard, like, this thing has some sort of big heat shield that was supposed to withstand like the entry of Venus. It was supposed to go to Venus. This rocket was launched in like the 80s or something, or the 70s or something. And 70s. And it was supposed to go to Venus. And so it was supposed to survive the crushing force of Venus's atmosphere. So like a lot of objects, when they re-enter our atmosphere, they burn up and they get a lot smaller.
Right.
They don't ever even hit Earth's surface.
Yeah.
Or they're very small when they do. This, my understanding is built to survive that.
Oh.
So I think it's still going to be the size of a car.
Right. We're just going from like a sedan to a smart car.
Maybe. Yeah, exactly. I think it's still going to be pretty big. That's my understanding. Maybe someone listening can correct me. We have a lot of NASA folks that listen to the show.
We do.
Rated number one among...
Maestas and astronauts.
No, not
scientists.
For sure. Not. We can't claim Maestas for sure. What we can claim,
we're claiming everything else
as people that sold Flip a Maestas hat in the parking lot of the convention center in Nashville. Number one among.
Yeah, number one
people.
among them.
And people that wear NASA shirts. No, I don't know. Anyway, so I'd love to know if that is true. But I think that's my understanding based on this story, that this thing's going to stay pretty much the size of a car, and and it says the chances of hurting someone are low because of so much ocean. But if you're in the path, I don't think the chances are low.
No, I don't think so. And that's what I just Googled, how to protect yourself from an asteroid.
Oh, yeah. What's
they say stay informed, like listen to NASA and things like that.
Stay informed. So you can run.
Yeah, create an emergency kit, shelter in place. They do say that, like a sturdy building, basement or underground bunker, understand evacuation routes. And last resort, nuclear weapons. Says in extreme cases, scientists are considering using nuclear weapons to disrupt or vaporize an asteroid.
Well, how does that help me? If this car's coming at me, I don't have a...
They're just going to nuke it as it's on its way to you.
Well, great. I hope that's way, way before it gets to me. It's on top. Like, that would be the worst thing in the world. Is just like, right. You're like, oh, good. I'm out of the, I moved just to the side of this thing, crashing on top of them. Poof. Someone launches a nuke right before you. I don't know about this. Anyway, eye to the sky. What did they say? Be alert. Stay informed.
Be weather aware.
Yeah, be weather aware of this this thing crashing down. All right.
Yeah.
What crazy shit did your kids do this week, Flip?
So mine, I mean, I could probably write a novel since we've been on the past couple of weeks, but the most recent thing that Jace has been doing, like, I have freckles. I have freckles. I have
Yeah.
a few moles and things like that. Well, I have one you've probably noticed it before, prominent mole right above my left eyebrow.
Hold on, wait,
And-
get close.
Yeah, can you see? Can you see?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Mole?
Yeah, we see it.
And so Jace has recently become obsessed with this mole. And anytime that I hold him or, lay with him to get him to take a nap or something like that, he just go, and he's not talking, still not talking yet, but he'll just go, And I'll be like, what? And he's like
It's a button.
starting to point at me. And I'm like, okay, what are you doing? What do you want? And he's like, And he starts laughing and he just touches it.
Oh.
Like he just likes to touch it. I'm like,
Yeah.
baby, that's not going anywhere. That's on my face. And he's just so upset. Like he'll do it in public. It doesn't matter where we are. He just tries to shame me over
your mole.
Mole. Yeah. Mole
Okay.
shaming.
Yeah.
By a
Well,
2-year-old.
That's not good. You could, there's a couple of options here. I'm no dermatologist, but I have had a mole or two taken off that was it was not harmful. It was a
Right.
harmless mole.
I've had those too.
But
I also
they
have,
said they're like if it's because it was like rubbing or something on my collar, it was like getting irritated and stuff. So like actually there was one by my hat. So they're like okay,
Yeah.
but when every time I took on and off my hat, it would get rubbed and it'd be irritated all the time. So they're like,
Yeah.
let's slice this thing off. Let's slice it
probably
off.
wouldn't if you had hair there.
Well, that's true. Actually, what's funny is it never used to until I started losing hair in that position, in that area, and so that's when it started
Yep.
getting irritated. The cushioning was gone. So, no, that's so you can you could have them take that off if you don't want to be
See,
shamed
but
by
I've
your.
had
your
it. I mean,
son-in-law.
I'm going on almost 36 years with this thing.
Yeah, but
That
it's
one
not
and
too
the
late
one
to
I've got this one
change.
underneath my eye too.
Yeah, no, I see.
On that side, like they're
You
like
can just
my
keep
little.
those big ass glasses on all the time, and then that'll hide it in your Mayestas hat, and then no one ever can see.
Yeah,
it. And your
no,
child.
no one will know.
Yeah, not that. I mean, so there's really I don't know that I've ever even. That's so funny that your kid I never even noticed it. Like you've had it.
You've
for
never
30
noticed my mole?
No. I
Really?
don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't stick out to me. But then I have I have some too, and it's like so it doesn't.
Well, what are you looking at when you look at me?
Well, right now the fucked up eyes. I can't stop looking at that. Those little eyeball things.
What's wrong?
You look
What's wrong with
my?
my?
Yeah, God, that's all I can look at right now. No, but I don't know. I've never noticed. I don't know. I don't know. Probably still your fucked up eyes, even when your glasses, your sunglasses are off. That's still. I mean, you know that one of them goes that way and one of them goes that way, right? Your doctors told you about that.
Yeah, I have astigmatism. I
Is
have
that-
to make fun of it.
I'm sorry.
It's
Okay.
a stigma. No, I do. My left eye is
No, I
my
know.
lazy eye.
Yeah.
And so it drifts.
Yeah.
I think it drifts in or something. I don't know.
Well,
I've had to wear glasses
have
since I was
comfort that
2.
with that, no one ever notices your mole. So whatever your eyes do, that has been. Let that be reassuring. That. See, now I feel bad because I was completely
comforting.
making up the whole eye thing, and now you're like, actually, that's true. I was like,
No, you asshole. It's been that way since I was 2 years old. I used to have Sophia Petrillo glasses when I was 2 years old, going around looking like an 87-year-old. I had to wear them. I've
sorry,
tried
I
contacts.
apologize. My apologies.
Contacts and I don't get along, so I'm stuck with glasses.
Yeah.
Or sunglasses when my glasses break.
oh my gosh.
So-
All right. Well,
Are you done offending me today?
I don't think so. I think I want to try. I'm trying to think of something else I can do. I don't know, I'll think of something before the end of the show here. Actually, my heart out was 8 minutes ago, so that's okay. That's all right.
Somebody's going to get your car then.
Yeah. Oh my God, that'll be so awful. I have to drive an hour and a half for this thing. It'd be terrible if someone leaves before it. Yeah, I gotta drive.
Do you
hour
have
and
an
a half for it.
appointment or you're just going hoping they have it?
I got an appointment
Oh, okay.
that I'm
Well,
going
that's
to be
good, at
late
least.
for, but that's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
That's all right. They don't.
That's all right.
They
That's-
don't hold them, so
Yeah, I know.
probably
But
just
no,
put
actually,
it
it's
back
good.
out.
It's good. It's always good when you're buying a car. Pro tip from me:
Mm-hmm.
don't show up on time. You look desperate. They're gonna know that you're a one car household. Yeah. That's my thing.
Casually walk in there.
You casually walk in, a little late, be like, no big deal. Don't even need a car. You should announce that when you walk into the dealership.
That's I could see that because then.
Hey guys, what's going on? Like, hey, what can I help you do? Like, I don't really know. I'm just hanging out, actually. It's like, I don't really need a car. But by the way, tell me about that one.
Yeah. We're just looking for a car that we can drive on Wednesdays.
Yeah, just Wednesdays. So, so truly, nothing matters to us about comfort or mileage or anything.
No.
Just the price. Just the price is the only thing. So you better. I want a good price on this thing.
Yeah, make me an offer I can't refuse.
That's right. Exactly. Because I can refuse it because I don't need the car. I don't need it. I can stay home on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
That's my advice. Anyway.
That's good.
What were we talking about? I don't even remember what we were talking about.
You were offending me.
Yeah, I was going to offend you. Oh, this is perfect. We'll close out with this.
What?
I have so much to talk about. We didn't even get to talk about the birthday invitations. I told you about these birthday invitations.
The Kentucky Derby.
Oh, yeah. No, but I mean, but so it's not, that was one of them that I mentioned because that was the first one I got that had this. But
there's another one.
Well, we have 3 invitations. All right, we're going to go ahead and talk about this. Okay. We're going to talk about this. This is going to be the last thing.
There goes the car.
Who needs a car? I don't even need to go anywhere on Wednesdays.
Who needs it? Leave a car.
Don't need a car.
I don't need a car.
If any of the sales rep could be watching this, they got my name and info, so they're probably Googling Flip a Street or Make It Weird.
Right.
And so they're probably watching this and listening right now, and so they need to know that I don't need the car, guys.
No.
I don't need the car.
No, he doesn't. Look at him. He's not scared. He's
scared.
not internally having an anxiety attack right now.
That's right. It's fine. I've only been searching for 2.5 weeks, and this is the car that's perfect for us. That checks all the boxes. It's an hour and a half away. But I don't need it.
No hint of desperation.
I don't need it. I need to stop. I'm going to be sweating when I get there. And they're going to know. They're going to smell desperation on me. Gonna show up. It's still there. I'm sorry, I'm late. Where do I sign?
Just tuck and roll out the thing. Brittany, just drop me off at the front.
Yeah. What are all these fees for? I don't even know what they are. It doesn't matter. All right. Okay, so birthday invitations.
Yeah.
Luna's been getting a bunch of birthday invitations for a bunch of summer birthday parties, all this kind of stuff.
God, Addie has to. Yeah.
And so I love that. I just love that. And by the way, parents, if you get invitations to kids' birthday parties, especially when they're toddlers in that age, go to the parties if you can. Because the worst thing in the world is, today's day and age, people don't go. Mm-hmm. And I don't love that. I don't love that. But I also don't love this. And this is a new trend, okay? And this is a new trend. The 2 of the 3 invitations that were received, it says it gives all the information about the party.
Yep.
And at the bottom, it has a phone number.
Mm-hmm. RSVP?
No.
No.
Not RSVP.
Not RSVP.
Regrets only. Regrets only. So upon acceptance of someone handing me the invitation, right?
That means you're going.
They opted me in. I was automatically opted in, and now my only choice is to opt out. And if you're not going to go. Now, I plan to attend. Okay? Yeah. I plan to attend, and so that's fine. But I don't know that I love automatically being opted in. And now all of a sudden my only choice is to call and disappoint you? That's my first interaction. Some of these parents I don't even know. All I know that Luna knows.
Don't call, just text.
Kids. Can you text? Is that appropriate to text?
Hell yeah, you can. That's all I do.
Okay, but since I don't know them and they don't know
that I don't know.
Yes, but they don't know my number. They don't have so what? All in one text. I'm like, hey,
so
I'm Sean.
This is Sean.
I'm the
Luna's
parent.
dad. Oh my God. Have you never done this before?
I haven't ever done this before. I've
You
never
say,
received
"Hey,
an opt-out only.
I'll type something up and send it to you. And then you can just copy, insert their name.
Actually, I'd love that if you do that because I've never done this before.
Yeah. All
No,
you
but
do
wait a
is say,
second. No.
so-and-so,
Never mind.
this is
Never mind.
Sean,
Never mind.
Luna's
You're the
dad.
worst. You have no friends. no real friends.
This is why.
Yeah.
Because I decline everything.
The only friends that you do have are totally cool with that type of thing. And you
They're the
probably
ones
do
that
that
taught
too.
me.
Yeah, no. No. I'm not going to fall into that trap. This is no. But it's truly like, is this a new thing? It's just like my gym membership
I've
or something.
never
It's like
heard
it's
of
other
that.
things like you're
Yeah.
opted in immediately. It's
What
like
are you,
it should
boarding
have
the
fine,
Titanic?
Yeah, fine print on this thing is
Yeah.
like, upon acceptance of the invitation, you agree to attend this party at such and such, and you agree to bring a gift of $10 blah 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 dollars or more.
Right, $100 or more.
Yeah, blah blah. To opt out, you must call this number and file it. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that this was such a big deal. So so it's regrets
Yeah.
only at the bottom now. So and I don't, and it's really kind of brilliant because I don't want my first interaction with this potential friend of Luna's
Right.
to be a negative interaction. So I can't.
That's not negative.
It is a negative
if you already
interaction.
if you already have something like, oh, hey, we already got something planned that day, then you can say, hey, unfortunately, we already have planned. Oh my God. I've got
but
to teach you
everybody,
so
yeah,
much.
but everybody says
So
that
much.
even if they don't have plans.
So? And they're not going to question you either way, whether you have plans or not.
They are. They're going to immediately say,
No,
this,
they're not.
This dude.
You know what? As Mel Robbins would say,
What?
let them.
See,
Let
but
them.
it's my responsibility.
It's not your responsibility to make them happy.
No, not make them happy.
No.
To make sure Luna has good friendships. And in order to make sure they have good friendships, you have to have some sort of at least working relationship
No,
with the parent.
they should respect your no as much as your yes.
All right, that's easy to say when you're hiding behind a hat and glasses, okay? That's easy to say all incognito. No, I can't come. Who is this? Well, this is a person
That has
hiding
a
behind
kid
my
that you invited.
keyboard. My text keyboard. It's easy for me to say no to you now.
It is.
No, it's not. I have to see these people later, and I'm not going to send them a text like that. Anyway.
Yeah, you can send it and then just make sure that you don't post your stand-up paddleboard pictures during that time.
That same day.
Because I've had that happen before too. It was like, oh crap! I told
Wait.
them that I couldn't go,
Yeah,
and then
you did. Yeah, you did that to me.
That was who it was. I
Yeah, you
forgot.
did that to me before. But the joke's on you. I was so excited that you canceled.
I know you
Yeah,
love canceled
I
plans
love
more than
canceled
anything.
plans. That's like the best feeling in the world. I'm not sending my regrets to this
Look.
birthday party, but I am
Yeah.
hoping that they send their regrets first. It's like a standoff. They're like, no, come on, come on. We don't really know this guy. Like, why? We hope he doesn't. They are hoping so bad that I send my regrets because they don't want.
Yeah.
They don't like. I don't know these people at all. So they're
Right.
hoping that I don't. They're hoping that it's only. Yeah.
All right. Well,
but-
let's go ahead and make some plans right
Yeah.
now for this weekend, and then I'll text you later. And
Perfect.
say I
Perfect.
can't
That's great.
make
That's great. That's exactly what we'll do. Hey, I love it. I love all these ideas, but look at this.
Yeah.
I'm seeing out the corner of my eye, and I don't know if you can see me looking that way. My ride's here. I'm not making that up. My ride's here. So,
Brittany is waiting out front.
yeah, I'm looking out there, and she's like, I'm like, I know. We gotta go. Hey, thank you so much. It's been fun, man. It's been great to catch up. I swear to you, we didn't cover half the stuff I wanted to.
Oh, I know.
So next week I'm gonna make sure that we have hopefully a car, and then
Yeah.
we don't have to rely on. Hopefully, there's no time constraints or restraints
Yeah.
next year, because I would
Or-
love to talk longer. I've got a lot of stuff. We went to Vermont for my Nana's celebration of life. That was one of the reasons we were gone for so long. We went to Gettysburg. We had so many adventures, and I've got so many stories from them.
Yeah.
Including sharing a hotel room with my parents. And I learned a lot. And I wanted to share some of the stories from there on maybe a next episode. So remind me of that.
Well, hopefully May Estes doesn't shut us down in the meantime.
She might. So our big thank you, by the way, to her and her husband.
For unknowingly.
Yeah, exactly.
Being a part of the show every week.
Every week here. Have a great week. By the way, don't forget to follow us, like us on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah. Rate this
Napster,
podcast too.
LimeWire. Yeah, rate the podcast on Google.
Yes.
Only 5 stars allowed.
Right. Only regrets only.
Hey, regrets.
Save them.
Regrets only. That's right. We'll see you back here next week, hopefully. Thanks. We're real friends. We're real fun, and we do a good job of keeping it real weird. Something like that. Is that close?
Mm-hmm.
Take those glasses off and look us in the eye with your real eyes. How many fingers am I holding up?
I can't. I got to do the squint thing now.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh my God! I can see
you
your
have
mole.
6 fingers on that hand?
I can see your mole now.
Stop it!
Put a.
Get out of here.
Bye. Bye.